So guys, it's your favourite Ginger here coming at you with another video. Before you watch this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you titty slap that notifications button. Enjoy the video. Look at this! 219. That's awful. Fucking hell, Josh. I can't even write properly. Stick to lifting weights. 219.2 pounds. Week 7. That's how long we've been on cycle. That's how long we sort of been pushing. Morning team, we are checking in. And I tell you what, this morning there was like an alarm going off outside. 5:45. And I was like, it woke me up. And I was trying to get back to sleep, you know, because I'm trying to get my 8 hours. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed, getting those 8 hours in, you know, because I need to get massive. But we weighed in today, 219.2, so 0.8 off the faithful 220. Let's get the check-in photos sorted. We've had a coffee. I'm feeling pretty saucy. It's a bit chilly in here, so just warming my feet up before I'm checking in. Alrighty, yes. Welcome to the video. How are we doing? Gonna get stuck into this, do a bit of what we did last week, a bit of the vloggy style of stuff. Bulking series. It's going really well so far, so we'll get stuck into some photos, see what I'm looking like. You can see what's going on. We weighed at 219.2 pounds today. This is the best 219 pounds I've ever looked. I've been 219 before, but I think if we get a photo up where I'm a little bit heavier than 219, I'm a fat bastard. And you can see their fattiness. And if you've seen my 2-year transformation video, I think it's the bit where I get a little too fluffy. So this is the best I've looked at this body weight, like ever. Before we get stuck into it, look at this photo of me in the garage. Look at that. That's not a bad photo, is it? You've got the lighting, you see, you've got the pump on, and you see the photo between when I don't have the pump on, right? And I'm not full of food. It's a bit different. But there you go, straight into the photos. Lines in the legs are there. We don't have massive love handles. You can see some abdominals going on. And, you know, we haven't got the saggy chest yet. You know, we haven't got the shit going around the chest. But everything's coming along nicely. Shape's staying in. And that's sort of perfect where we are right now. So that's the best 219. Lifts and everything are going up as well. Just literally smashing it. You know, I've got plenty of weight in there. So, you know, I can make up to 85 kg dumbbells if I need to be. I've got 60s. I've got everything. So, yeah, just going through these poses. Side poses, you can see we're training legs in a bit. So, going to get my legs going on. Get these hamstrings working. Really fucking smashing it really fucking hard on it. Trap City coming through. Chest is looking all thicker. Did chest yesterday, so bit saucy. How we go? The back, excellent. Trained back the other day, awesome. Calves need some work. Everything needs work on here. But as you can see from the back, when you talk about positions and stuff, positions, body composition, you can see there's a little bit of fat growing on the back, and you can see that sort of getting really blurred. But it's not too bad. You know, it's not awful. You will see when we get too fluffy, we will have like a rubber ring round the belly, and then the lats come in, and you can sort of lose where the insertion is, because just where the fat's just basically sitting on top of the insertion of the muscle, and that's what we know when we've gone too far. Got some glutes growing here as well, so we will this year have some fucking great fucking glutes build out me nut when we get on stage. And we move on to the other side pose. Pretty similar. You can see a bit more hamstring going on here with the lighting. But other than that, everything is pretty good. Into some other poses, you can sort of just see where everything's going. With this, basically, we're just looking to where body fat is going on. We're 219, you know, we really are sort of pounding the pounds on right now, you know. Starting position was like 210, so 9.2 pounds up in 6 weeks is pretty good for me. It's not just shit weight. There's quality in there, because you can see the fullness, you can see the lines of the legs, as we can see as this photo going up, especially in the front of a bicep. You can see the shape going on. We're not sitting there pounds of fat. Yes, we are soft, but we are off-season soft, bulking soft, where it's a good position to be in this growing phase. We're not just like, look like a bag of dicks of just like soggy potatoes, you know what I mean? You don't look like soggy potatoes too quickly. So we'll quickly fly through these photos so you guys can see what I'm looking like. Side chest. Obviously, I'm pulling my arm in a little bit here, try and push my chest up. Obviously, because where I am a little bit, you have the softness, you can't really see, but when you get really lean, you'll sort of see the pec look really nice, but we don't need to worry about that too much. We go into our side triceps, yet again, bit of the abdominals going on, we can sort of see our shape, everything's good, sort of know when we're getting too fat. And our back double bicep, everything needs to just come up, we're bringing it up, it's all good. Bring that thickness, excellent, progress the lifts. And our lat spread, everything's coming up, it's just getting a better position. We can sort of see how soft we are here. We can sort of see that there's where the body fat is on the back, and sort of see where I'm storing my body fat. Obviously, it's sort of storing at the back first, and then it sort of comes onto the front. Then we get it around the chest. Typical bloke, typical male, sort of how they put body fat on, look like a round apple. And then we go into our most muscular, and this is where you can look the leanest because you can blow the fuck out your abs. So don't be fooled when you post these up when you're in your 15 weeks in your bulking and you still look all right on Instagram. You know what I mean? But yeah, there are all the poses. So you've seen all my poses. I thought I'd whisk through the poses first and sort of see where I am. You guys sort of show you where I'm putting fat on. The heaviest we've been in this push phase so far, and we're still in a tidy position and we're still in really good, so it'll be really interesting to see where Jordan goes. Stuff like we watched out for, and I'll talk about it throughout the video, this whole video. Appetite is increased. I think the stress and all the shit of the lockdown has sort of eased off me now. It is what it is. Shit's going on, can't control it. Sort of watching less news, you know, just not really paying attention to all that shit. Got the garage, training, it's getting huge. That's what we're working on. We're progressing lifts. And talking about progression lifts, fucking hell, everything's flying up. 3-4 kilos going up on lifts. This is getting mental, and we're going to get super strong. And I think by the end of this push, I want to be pressing like the 60s on the chest, but like good fucking reps. I'm not talking all this fucking shit. You see people do it all the time. No control, not even, you know, they're just going mental. I'm talking controlled, going to failure, nice, saucy reps, aiming for the 8 to 10. So that's one of my goals I've set myself. Other than that, everything's fucking wicked. I'm going to go legs today, and we've got pulls from the floor on Saturday, which I'm very much looking forward to as well. Other than that, everything is bang on. Been having walnuts, issue with my walnuts, sort of giving me an itchy throat. So that's something I've bought up, and we'll see what Jordan says. Probably just exchange it for nut butter, because smooth nut butters go down superb. At the end of the day, that's what food is at the minute. It's just literally, does it go down well? Utilise it, let's go. That is literally the update of this bit video of me naked. Now, we're just going to get stuck in. I'm going to go train. We're going to get stuck into some like the stuff of day-to-day getting massive shit. Alright, we'll wait for Jordan's feedback. Okay, back from training, post-workout meal eating, and actually coming up to my next meal. I've had a shower, I actually cleaned my beard, nice, look at me. The chain away, so I'm not look like a knob. We have got some feedback, we can get that back to you guys. Get stuck into the day of the massiveness, and my hair's not even done, but we're not going to do it because I'm not feeling it. The beard got done though, look at the health. The health on the beard is really good. You know what I'm so stoked about is that I'm 219.2, and it's just delicious. It's just delicious. I've never been this tidy at 219. But what I'm going to show you right now, Meals on Wheels, getting massive. This gives me chicken for later, chicken for tomorrow. Yeah, can you see it? Can you see it? Wait. Whoa! It's an animal, and rice is all done. So literally, all meals are sorted. Beef is in the fridge, so all I've got to do is bish bash bosh. Today's going to be smashing it out like fucking no tomorrow. Legs was tremendous, so I'm feeling brilliant. I'm absolutely feeling, to be honest, saying brilliant is an over-exaggeration. I actually feel fucked out my arse. That's a really weird way to say that. A really weird thing to say, I was going to say, but I was like, weird. Anyway, let me get myself a drink. Get your shaker. Wash it out. The camera over here. Anglesangles.org. Look at that. Whammers! Boff. In it. Here it goes. Don't get the fresh stuff. Don't want none of that fucking millimetre, all that shit. I forgot what you measure it in, but there's shit in the water. There we go. In my new shaker, CNN Sport sent me this. Big shout out to them. That was really kind. He said, sent me a message saying, looks like you need a new shaker, and sent me a care package with like a top and stuff. It was really nice. So big up to CNN Sport. That was really, I thought, you know what, that's really generous, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Send me some free shit. Says he just likes my content and stuff, and I thought, you know what, big shout out to him. You know what a legend. Yes, back in the hot seat, because it's the hot seat because it's really hot. I don't know. I might put this at the end actually, so you might be watching this towards the end, because I might be doing one of those clickbaity things. So you watch all the video just to find out what we're doing for next week, getting on to week 7 of the Bolts, to see how big we're getting. Do you know what I mean? Because you're like, fucking hell, it's 290. No, fucking hell. Here you go. So, feedback from the big man. I haven't replied to him yet, so I feel like I'm being rude. Obviously, he's really happy with the pics. He thinks the hammies are showing some good detail, and everything is just showing that it's grown really well, which I'm really happy about, you know? Good compliment. It's nice to have a little compliment, isn't it? Obviously, he says it's going to be a good week. With the walnuts, he just says we'll probably just have to swap them out, so we can just use any sort of nut I like, to be honest. It doesn't really matter, off season, so just get your food in. As I said to you guys earlier on, part of off-season is just getting food in. So if it works with you, if you're eating cashew nuts and it's working, stick to them, get them in. Because one day they're probably going to be like, oh, fuck this. And you have to get out the walnuts, the nut butters, the all whatever, swap it out for avocado. I don't know what meal you're having it with because it might be disgusting, but it doesn't matter. Do you see what I mean? Hope that really helps. So, £2 on this week. Really happy to just hold everything and keep it still. We don't need to increase food every day. No, we do not. We don't need to eat, decrease, increase, whatever our goals are all the time. We can, we're in a good position. Everything's working. Strength is going through the fucking roof. Should have seen me today. Fucking hell, I was blitzing it in the fucking squats. Blitzing it. All right, that is the feedback. Back to you guys. Back to bodybuilding stuff and getting massive. Lean beef that is sustainable for you to get massive. People are always afraid of fucking red meat, man. Don't be scared of it. Oh, bit chewy though, fucking hell. I'm still chewing it, man. 200 grams of this beast. This is my meal. The meal of champions right here. We got our beef, we got our rice. You can't even see it because it's so white on the camera. Yes, cheeky pineapple. Because it is anabolic pineapple now. We had the anabolic apples for the last push. That got us to where we were. A nice lean 210. That was a very nice weight we got to. We were 219 before, but we were fat as fuck. This anabolic pineapple is going to get us to, a full felt tip. Yeah, that's it. That's it. A Sharpie level of massiveness. I'm absolutely battered. I got that proper leg day feels. I'm literally off my head. Chanel, what are you doing? Oh! Fucking hell. Oh my God. I'm absolutely fucked out my head. I was going to talk to them about structure. And structure, and you go, whoa, get your hands up! Guess how much I weighed this today?
218.
No, it's 219.
Sorry, my bad.
She doesn't even know, even though I said it as soon as I woke up. 219, I'm fucking getting massive! Getting massive with Josh. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We've done this about a million times. We're talking £2 we've gone up in 1 week. This is going to be a very catchy title, whatever it's going to be. But it's some good stuff in here. 250 of these bad boys going in, and we're going to bake potato it. I've kind of fucked it up because I should have just done it solid, but I haven't. So we'll sort it out. Check this shit out. It's going to be a wizard. I'm getting it on. Hey, look at me in the fucking glass. Whoa! Yes! Get one of them on the YouTube. Look how long my finger is. Mental. I tell you what. This is the thing, right? When you start getting tired, like legs takes out of you, right? We start getting tired and you're like, oh fuck, I've still got like 2 meals left and that. This is where it's like, make it or break it. Stay up and eat, fucking get big. Or be a pussy, go to bed and be small and be shit and look terrible and not even improve. Really how much you want it. It's like a constant battle in the off season. But like the weirdest thing is when you get tired, you just don't feel like eating. So it makes like your appetite, suppresses it a little bit, I'd say. But the weirdest thing about actual having like suppressed appetite and just being tired is that when you do start to eat, you start to like perk up a bit, and you like, oh, this is good food, this is alright. This is weird, but it's getting up and getting started is the hardest bit. Ready to see this Yobo Hobo special? Look at that. What a beast. Look at this stuff. Ready? Whoa! Bloody hell! Yeah, you see, you can tell it's done. When the plastic is so hot that it burns your fingers, you know it shit's done. Here we go, team. Massive meals on the biscuit, meal timings, smashing it out of the park. I think getting the camera actually made me like wake up a little bit. So maybe that's a new little tactic for like just getting your meals in. Whatever helps you guys get the food in. That's what I say. Whatever makes it easy. Gonna sit down and then watch the film with Mrs. I'm like 10 minutes, 15 minutes missing in it, but I'm one of those ones where the food's more important. Don't need to pause it for me, love. I've got to get big. Alright team, so we're here. We're sitting down, and obviously you see the title of there, and it's literally, because obviously this is a bulking face, and I've been putting some good size on, and you can see that I've been putting some good size on, almost £10 up, in the 6 week mark, going on to 7 weeks. We're £10 up, it's going really well, and regardless of supplementation, etc. Right, and the biggest thing is structure, and I'm going to go through here today, just a few things here and there that I think is really good, and especially within this video, and I probably will do another video on it, and plenty of videos on it, because I really do feel like structure in your off season, in your bulking phase, treating it like you're dieting, but getting bigger is how you're going to get the most amount of results. So let's get stuck into this shit. Oh, okay. You're just going to stand there.
You got a problem with me watching?
You can watch if you want. Should we get into it?
Yeah, go on.
Alright.
I'm bored, bye.
Well, that's why you're not getting massive. These are literally my quick basics, and I've got a clickbaity title, and I'm going to stick to my end of the deal. Towards the end of this video, you're going to get literally get the structure of how to get big, all right? And these are the things that I feel like are big with me, because you've probably got your nutrition, you've probably got your training, you've got everything else sort of on plan. If you're doing supplementation, you've probably got it on point. These are things where like it's so easy to fall behind, right? And I want to talk about them. So timings. AM and PM. Getting up, what time you get up is going to distinguish what time you go to bed. Meal timings. Making sure that you know that if you are going to be waking up at 8:30 on a certain day because you want to lie in bed 9 o'clock, that you're going to be going to bed a little bit later. So if you're getting up later, simply finish later. That is how it works. And making sure that your meal timings are on every 2-4 hours. Have it all sorted, right? Make sure that you know that you're going to be eating during this time. Looks like I'm going to bed tonight about half past 12 tonight. 12:15 I can get into bed because I know I'm going to be finishing my meals late because I started my day later. Planning, that goes into planning. So we already touched about planning. So plan your day of when you're going to have your food, when you go train, what's literally going through your mind like you would in prep. Basically have everything planned, have your food prepped. Literally just make your life easier. So then you know that you're planning your day by day. I know I'll be doing this. Your week, make sure your week ahead is sorted. You know when you're sort of going to be training on certain days, that you know that you're going to be eating at these certain times. Have it planned. Have a visual idea of where it's going to be happening. These are things that I do, and I'm obsessed by this shit. Maybe just me, but I think that is fucking essential information for people who are trying to get big. And basics. Keeping it basic. Right? Don't be too complex with all this. Don't make it too fucking complex that you're making your life too just fucking hard for yourself. Basic foods, basic easy, basic prep. Make it just basic for yourself. Right? Whatever basic is for you, just keep it basic. That is some few tips from me to you today, and I think it's because I hit 219.2. Did I mention that? I think I did. I'm very buzzed about it. Make sure you take this on. Any further information, hit me in the comments and we can talk about it further on, because this is some important shit that we're getting on the fucking table. I'm not only just showing you my progress, I'm dishing out a little bit of helpful information because I think it's important, because it's all good seeing me progress crazy, but I want some of you guys to take on a little bit of this and progress crazy and see how good bodybuilding is. Alright, probably the end of the video, so make sure you like and subscribe and titty slap that notifications button. Just get massive. That's all I'm going to say. 220 by 2 weeks from now.